Good evening, guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Exotic Alpha and tonight we're commentating in the 100% Racing League, 107% Racing League. Tonight will be the first season and the first round of the Friday League ever in this league. I'm pretty sure the drivers are really excited to get out on track very shortly. So we're here tonight in Bahrain, a place where rain rarely falls out of the sky, and I think the drivers will definitely enjoy this track. So currently there is 10 people in, but I think there's gonna be quite a few more. Wait, till you hear me while I'm at the party. Wait, let me sort it. Alright, that's fixed now. I think everyone in the race could hear me while they were racing, so that's fixed now. And we should be on the race very shortly, I think. Still 1 minute remaining in this, this waiting time. I don't know. It will be a full qualifying, however. I don't know how it will work if there's only like 10 drivers. Will it still be a full quali? I think so. Drivers will probably use Q1 and Q2 to warm up themselves for Q3. Also, there's a few AIs in as well to fill up the grid a bit, as you can see on the screen. We should be on the way very shortly now. A few people tuning into the stream. Thanks for that, guys. I really appreciate it. And most of them are typing in Dutch, I see. I understand it because I'm Dutch as well. As you can see in the screen, a few drivers are getting really impatient. They really want to get out on track as soon as they can, I think. And there's now 11 guys in the lobby, so that will Q2. That's gonna be very interesting. I think we're riding up, aren't we? 12 drivers in now, so Q2 is not going to be a preparation for Q3. The drivers really need to battle out on track for the best quality laps, so they can get a top 10 spot in and to secure the Q3 position for now. As you see, we're readying up to go into qualifying session number 1, but that will be used as a preparation for qualifying sessions number 2 and 3. Very curious about everyone. Are they going to decide to go for a preparation laps, or as we see the lobby getting cancelled? Alright, that was a bit weird. Oh, they switched to short qualifying, alright, yeah. They switched to short qualifying because there's only 12 drivers in. I think that's a pretty smart move there. Full qualifying wouldn't have made any sense in my opinion. Only 2 drivers out in qualifying 2 then, and yeah. Actually it's just a waste of time there. So that's good that they decided to do a short qualifying. I'm very curious to see these drivers go out on track because I've never commentated in this league before and I don't know any of the drivers, so let's see. It will be a very interesting one here. As you can see, there's a full lineup, but yeah, there's quite a few AIs in. I think there's 8 AIs and 12 drivers. As you can already see a Red Bull coming on the track, I think. Is the Red Bull, is it an AI probably? Yeah, Russell and Latifi and Out Labs are all AIs. I'm not gonna ride on board with AI, I think. It's better just to drive on board with someone. Oh, Aaron the Dream is out. Aaron the Dream is out on track. So let's get a bit of a sighting lap in with him. He'll be the first one probably that crosses the finish line. Just go for his first lap. Yeah bro, you need to watch out with the AI because they can do very stupid things. This is one of the hardest parts of the track in my opinion. If you go wide here in the curb, you will probably spin out of the left part of the track. I'm telling you that out of experience, but went a little bit wide there actually in the summation lap. Took a pretty well run there. Could it happen? Let's get another camera angle in. Now we're moving towards the hardest part of the track, which is the sharp right hander here. You can easily spin out if you, you can just easily spin out here, and you went so wide there. So everyone's obviously on the soft compound, apart from Loim, who is on the mediums. Let me enable the lap data and the track map. As you can see, the first guy setting his first hot lap of this season. Pretty clean around here. DRS nice open. The guy in front, Fetch should probably get out of the way there. And taking as validated this one, yeah. He has. So Aaron Dream has invalidated his lap time. 2 cargoes in the hot lap as well. I think he's the second to cross the finish line. In the Mercedes, this is 28.5 in sector 1. And Veggie gets a 5 place grip penalty for collision with Leclerc. Oh. Yeah, Veggie probably should have gone out of the way there. He stowed a bit the lap of 2 cargo there. Cargo is now going to the hardest part of the track with the eye Leclerc in front of him, which backs out. That's nice to see. As we can see someone spinning. No, it's not a spinner, it's just someone coming very slow. Latifi and Russell putting in the last fast lap of the race, of the qualifying right now, but that will be probably dealt with pretty soon. 2 cargoes coming to the finish line. He's now crossing the finish line in the DRS open. It's a 1:28.8 for the Mercedes. Nigel also coming towards the finish line. It's the second driver to cross it. Second real driver to cross it. What will be for Nigel here? Nigel goes to a 1:29.7, puts him provisional second. Then with Page going second now, provisional second with a 1:28.8. Then we have Alfa Romeo coming up. Is it Lowy? I think it is, yeah. Lowy is coming to the finish line 1:31.2, but he's on the medium compound, as I said before. He definitely needs to go again for that. There's Aston Martin, but he's on an out lap, so Mo Yang is the next one to cross the finish line here in the Haas. Mo Yang coming in the Haas towards one of the main straights here. Going towards the last turn. Took a pretty nice around there, I think. DRS open, it's a 1:29.9, but he hasn't validated it, I think. He hasn't validated it, alright. And the dream crossing the finish line is 128.2, and it's provisional pole for the Ferrari there. He's one third up of 2 cargo. There's an Alpine going to cross the finish line thing. Is that Nigel again? It is. And he's up on his previous best. It's a 128.8 for Nigel, which puts him in 4th place for now. Cargo, we have an AlphaTauri crossing the finish line. Oh, that's ghastly. Alright. Is it a Ferrari crossing the finish line here? No, it isn't. It's an Alfa Romeo for Lomate. He doesn't improve in his time. And stays 7 with that. You have a Haas crossing the finish line. It's Mojang probably. No, it isn't. It's the other Haas who's coming into the pit lane. Mojang is now coming to the finish line. He didn't invalidate it this time. It's a 130.2, which puts him in 5th place for now. Then we have Merck coming towards the finish line. I think the Scoop 2 cargo, you know. It is, but he's down in his time. He will not improve probably. No. He's in the pits actually. Someone just spun it, or was it just getting out of the way? I think Andrew was just getting out of the way. Oh, he lost his front wing! He lost his front wing! I missed that part, and Pagey is only 2 thousandths behind Andrew the Dream for now. Let's see. Yeah, there's Gasly just coming towards the finish line. Nowhere's behind them. And we have Perez, I think. And then we have Lowy. I think he has decided to pit, hasn't he? Now you'll pit. There's the Haas of Mojang coming again, but he's down on his time at 3.8 seconds, 5.9 seconds actually, in sector 2. So he will decide to pit at the end of this lap. I'm just time is on a hot lap, I think. Yeah, he's on a hot lap in the Aston Martin. Going towards sector 2, notice the hardest part of the track. You can easily spin out here if you get it wrong. There's a purple sector 2 there, I think, but he hasn't validated it. He has invalidated his lap time, as you can see on the track map. Page is going towards the finish line. That's actually pretty interesting. He's only 72 thousandths down on his time. Will Pagey go to provisional pole with 9 minutes remaining in qualifying session here? Nah, he won't with 128.3, which is only 55 thousandths behind his own best time. Yeah, Red Bull Perez coming up. It's not pretty interesting, is it? We have Bramble Yoda who's coming from an outlet. He's in for an outlet. Is he in the soft compound? Yes, he is. And we have the Merc of Harris behind it, I think. No, it isn't Harris, it is 2 cargo actually. Is there any guys in the hot laps? Is Page in the hot lap? No, he isn't. Alright. So let's ride on board. Oh, we're on the board with Bramble Jordan. That's the curse of the commentator, isn't it? As soon as I go on board with him, he crashes out in turn 3 in Bahrain here. And yeah, that's one of the popular places to crash out. I experienced it myself quite a lot of times as well. There's another guy in the hot lap. It's 2 cargo, as you know. He's in a hot lap. Going to sector 1 is 1 second behind his own best, and he's invalidated it, so... Page probably going to the pit lane, yes he will. And Ramadiola just spun it, so that time will most likely not improve. Although his previous best was about 48, so he may go up on that time, but I'm gonna put him up any places, I think. That's 6 seconds out, that's probably going to be 140, 141. Was in a hot lap. Chicago's invalidated it. The other Merc is in the hot lap. From Harris. Harris in the medium compound actually. So that's pretty interesting here. With only 6.5 minutes to go. Hit a purple sector 2 for Harris. He's coming towards the last turn here in the Merc. And he will go to... Oh, he will go to provisional pole on the medium tires. He will go on provisional pole on the medium compound with 128.2. And that's the first 3 guys within, I think, 7 thousandths of each other. Yeah. That's Aaron the Dream spinning around. He's lucky he didn't touch any other drivers around there. Loads of guys in hot laps right now. Lowen is the next across the finish line, and this is on a soft compound is a 128.8, which puts him in 5th place for now. And with the other Ferrari with a Haas coming up, Mojang is there, I think. There's a 130.2, it's puts in 7, but this is an improvement. Bramble Yoda, yeah, he's coming now for a lap. Oh, that's the second time I go to Bramble Yoda to spectate him, and immediately after I spectate him, he just crashed, he just spins it. Oh my god. I shouldn't have done that. And the Aston Martin, I'm just time is on a hot lap. Is the Merc of 2 Cargo as well? Yes, he's in a hot lap, I think, isn't he? Oh, this is sector 1, okay. It's the other one is Harris then, just backing out of his lap. So let's go to I'm Just Time then, for his hot lap, because he hasn't set a time yet. This will be an interesting one. For I'm Just Time and Aston Martin, he puts him in... It was provisional pole. It was 127.7, but I think he's invalidated it, but it didn't show that on my screen. What is time in sector 1 going to be? There's a Haas crossing finish line for Mojang, I think. I didn't improve his position. There's a Merc coming from 2 Cargo now. He's wanted up in his time. He's wanted up in his time. Can he go to provisional pole at that time? Yes, he can. With the 128.141, he goes to provisional pole with that lap. CGS has crossed the finish line to go for 7th place with a 130.0. Now watching I'm Just Time. I'm just in time. What will he decide to do now? He would have gone to provisional pole if he didn't validate it. I think there's going to be an attack at the provisional pole position, and it is with a 127.6. He goes 5/10 up on the last provisional pole from 2 Cargo. He's half a second faster at the moment. Loads of guys coming now to out of the pit lane to go on their out laps to set one last lap time in this short qualifying session. CGS is not on hot, is validated it. Two cars going to the pit lane probably, and just time is just messing around. I think he will go in the pit lane. What is he actually doing? There is a 5-place grip penalty for Norris for collision with Pagey. What has happened there? The two teammates as well. Mojang has a foul. No, he's going to the pit lane. Or not. Oh, he's on the hot lap. He's going for one more lap. Mojang's actually 4-lap old softsman. That's not good for qualifying. I think that will be a big disadvantage in the race. 4-lap old softs. Who's going to be the first one to cross the finish line here in the new hot laps? Who is that trying in front? That's just Tiffy. Then we have. Where's Bramble Yoda on track? Oh, it's right there. I think Bramble Yoda will be the first one to go on another hot lap. Let's see what this time is going to be. There's loads of guys behind each other right now. Just literally just a train. Will that cause a bit of dirty air here? And will that cost drivers a bit of time? Bramble Yoda is now going towards the hardest part of the track. And CGS has decided to call it a day in qualifying session. Bramble Yoda is coming towards the last turn right now. Can he put it inside the top 10? He needs a 130.8 for that. There's a 129.4, which puts him in 8th place for now. So there's a front of ZGS who has decided to call it a day. Oh, what's happened there? Lowina spun it. Oh, did he spin out? Yes, he did. I didn't see what happened there, actually. And Harris goes for a new fast lap with 127.1. There's loads of stuff going on right now. The last seconds of qualifying. Oh my goodness, what's happened? What is happening here? Nigel's not improving, is he? He'll be the first one to cross the finish line. And he retired. Alright. A few Red Bulls, I think. Express. Is Giovinazzi. Oh my god. Bramble Yoda is not going to improve in his time. I think that is qualifying session over for all the drivers. Like the real drivers. Yep, that's qualifying session over for all the proper drivers apart from the AI. Harris will line up in pole position with 127.1 in front of Andrew's time, who is 4/10 down on Harris with 127.6. He is 5/10 up on 2 Cargo, and there then it is Aaron the Dream on 4th place, Paige in 5th. Nigel has qualified himself 6th place, Lowim 7, Bramble Yoda in 8, CGS in 9 and Mojang 10, and Perez gets a 5th place grip penalty for illegal blocking. What's happened there? Illegal blocking. Alright. Wait. How are they still going on an outlap while qualifying session is already over? Alright, that's weird. Yeah, that's pretty weird, but I hope the lobby hasn't glitched, because I've experienced it before and the lobby just crashed. And then we're coming into stream, say, I think Nigel will win. Yeah, if he does in the race, it's alright. He's qualifying in 6th place for now. Yeah, whereas the AI is that they're just something else, man. They're literally just something else. So it actually is a Mercedes 1-3 here right now, with Harris in 1st place and 2 Cargo in 3rd place. There is not much like full lineups with proper drivers, and Aston Martin which is fully lined up. Even Alpine fully lined up, I think. I think that's about it. So there's still like 25 seconds remaining until the race or the formation lap, if there's a formation lap, will start, and the race will be underway very shortly from now on. Yep, formation lab is on, as the drivers can warm up their tires a bit and get to know the circuit a bit better. As you can see, the predicted pit stop strategy on your screen for the soft and medium compounds. There's some guys really lagging on my screen. Literally like lagging. We'll be underway in like 1 or 2 minutes with 29 laps around Bahrain. Guys, remember, turn 1 is going to be the main thing. Don't do any heroics, don't turn 1, because it will really cost your race and you will pay the price in the end for it. Let's see what we're going to do. I'm going with time penalties for now. As we see the leader coming, leader Harris is coming towards the finish line here. He will start from pole position in this race. We see the drivers lining up on the grid, waiting for the lights to go out. will be on the way in, I think, a few seconds. It's lights out and away we go here in this Bahrain GP, the first round of the first season. I see a few drivers out on track. We're going into the grass already. Is there any contact here in turn 1? Doesn't seem like it. As Fetch is a score from Paris. And we see spin! We see Mojang spinning out in the first lap of the race. And that's his race. Pretty quick over. That went pretty quickly for him, and there's a virtual safety car in the first lap of this Grand Prix. Was there contact between Mojang and someone else? I only saw him in the background crashing out. But his car was literally dead, like wasn't a piece left of it. We're spinning. Is Aaron the Dream spinner there, or was it just for the safety car? It's just for the safety car thing. Yeah. A drive-through penalty for the second. For guy in second place. I'm just timing gets a drive-through penalty because probably was speeding in the virtual safety car circumstance. What is he actually doing right now? Tsunoda has got himself a 5-second time penalty for ignoring the yellow flag. And Bramble Yoda, wasn't Bramble Yoda, who was it? Was it Lowen? Lowen spun it. Oh, we see loads of debris right now. Yeah, he's just overtaking in yellow flag sections. That's... We get a 5-second time drive-through penalty actually in for Bramble Yoda for... What was it? Was it speeding on the virtual safety car conditions? There's loads of guys coming to the pit lane already. Let's see what the gap is between everyone else. We see... We have a yellow flag in the back. That's Aaron the Dream probably. Yeah, he's coming to the pit lane. And we see Bramble Yoda just standing still on track. And I think he's decided to call it a day. We're spinning it out. Who was that? Was a Crescent enemy? I think it was, you know. Bramble Yoda's been disqualified from the session for standing still on track, I think. Parking his car in a dangerous spot or something. I see the leader. The leader is now Nigel actually, who is 8 tenths up on 2 cargo, 1.5 seconds up on Harris. There's a yellow flag in sector 3, I don't know why, because there's no one in that spot. Is there loads of debris there? Alright, we see Nigel coming towards the finish line now. With 2 cargo Harris right behind him. 2 cargo fastest lap of the race at 1:31.4 for now. We only have 3 of the 29ers already. Like 3 guys. 2 guys have been disqualified. And 1 guy who's crashed out in lap 1. Two cargos now. Only 6 stands behind Nigel. That's going to be a battle for the lead, I think. And Harris is also very quick around there. So I think he will also go for an attack on both of them actually. What else is going on the track? Not too much I see. Yeah, the AI are battling it out, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for the real races. Nigel only 4 tenths up now on Harris. On 2 cargo, sorry, and 1 second up on Harris. Harris was trying to go for the attack on 2 cargo there. Oh, Nigel's out of ERS. He's out of ERS. And that will... there will be an attack for 2 cargo. It will be an attack from Harris as well on Nigel. Oh, Nigel, that is really outbreaking himself there, I think. Yeah. Broke himself a bit there. Didn't hit 2 cargo from the side. And 2 cargo is your new race leader. 3 guys across each other. Oh, that's... on my screen that was a hit. That was contact on my screen, but... the guys are a bit laggy on my screen, so... 3-second time penalty for Aaron the Dream for track limits. He's currently on 17th place. Nigel still in the lead, coming towards the hairpin right now, with 2 cargo and Harris behind him still. Nigel's really out of ERS, and 2 cars behind him are not, and there was a bit of contact there between 2 cargo and Nigel. There's Harris taking him down the inside of 2 cargo, but he just backs off of it. And we have a safety car. That's 5 seconds. That definitely is 5 seconds for 2 cargo, I think, for hitting another car in the safety car conditions. And Harris decided to pit it under safety car, right? He decided to pit it. Was he going for hards? No, he's going for mediums. That will not see him through to the end. There's a nice little view of the new safety car that has come up to the game, and I think everyone's really happy with it. And Nigel 2 car, yeah, they get a 5-second time penalty each, but I think stewards will remove it for one of them. This will be one for the stewards to decide what they will going to do. We have the drive-through penalty for Giovinazzi for ignoring the yellow flag. The 2 cargo hit Nigel again there. It was pretty close. It was pretty close there. Page now in 3rd place with Gasly and Giovinazzi, Leclerc, Latifi. Then with Harris, who is pitted for fresh sets of mediums, and will probably go with softs in the end of the race. Nigel, I wouldn't recommend to hit the safety car because he will absolutely smash you. Literally smash you. Oh, that safety car looks really, really awesome, man. Not gonna lie. So that's the first safety car of this Grand Prix here. And I think we might see a few more. Will we restart the race, Veggie? Discord, how's the Discord, mate? So I'm seeing there will be a restart. There will be a restart of this Grand Prix. We're only 6 laps in, but we are going to restart here. There's a red flag, yeah, and the red flag circumstances here in this Grand Prix here in Bahrain. So 107% Racing has decided to restart the race. It was absolute carnage actually in the first couple of laps. I think if I were you guys, I would just put the AI off because they really do stupid things around this circuit. I've seen it. They do really stupid things. So I'm gonna leave this lobby because there will be another one created. And we'll be underway very shortly, I think, with the restart of this Grand Prix. Let me see if we get an invite in or something. For now, not. Absolute carnage in the first couple of laps in Bahrain. Let me see, guys, if you can get me an invite, and that would be appreciated because I haven't got one yet. Let me see, I got an invite from Veggie. Appreciate it, but so we can spectate the race and give a little bit of commentary on the restart here. Hopefully it lets me join. I've seen it a few times that it will let me join. And I think that's the case for now. Alright, I'm gonna restart the game. I'll be back in a few seconds.